Hello everyone, welcome back to my SouthTech tutorials channel. Today we shall be continuing with the design of our homepage, and we are still working on the structure. So this is how it looks. Previously we created 3 divs. This is the first one, the second, and then the third. I think you can now realize that we don't have any space between the second div and the third, and then first div and the second div. So we need to put some space in the middle here. That means we shall use margins. So let us go to our VS Code, and we are going to modify the styling of the width. So I will reduce this to 30%, and then I put a margin of 1. Let me put a margin of 1%. So I'll have to do the same to all this. I have to reduce all of them, and then I include the margin of 1. So I have modified that. Let us preview it in our browser, and you can now see we have some space in the middle of these 3 divs. We shall continue styling our homepage until we reach to its final design. Now I want to add another div, which is gonna include image and some text. So I'll come down here, and inside our body, that's why I'm going to add another div. So the other div will be inside our container. Inside this div, I'll put a table. I'll put a table. We have looked at how to create a table in HTML and CSS previously. So inside our table, I'll put the table row, and then inside our table row, I'll put the table data. So it is inside this table data where I will put the image tag, img. I already have that folder called images, so I'll have to navigate to images, and I do slash. Inside images, we have an image called banner. Let's preview this and check. So you can now see we have our image. This is how you can insert an image in the HTML tag. Besides this image, I want to put some text to describe. Let me say I'm talking about SouthTech. So I'll put another table data, and let me put heading 3, SouthTech tutorials. I'm describing SouthTech. So the IT subjects that we do lecture at SouthTech tutorials are, let me put them in a list. We have computer applications, I'll give 2 of them. Then computer programming. So let's preview this in our browser, and now you can see this is the description, the image this side, and then the reason as to why I have included a table is to produce the 2 columns that I wanted, the image column and then the text column. This is how you can easily arrange them. So now let us include the footer for our page. We shall include a footer in a different division. Let's go to our code and we shall put another div down here. Let's give it a div class of footer. Inside our div we shall give a paragraph. Let me say 2020 HTML and CSS website design. Let's check our footer. Here is our footer. Our footer is here. So let us style it so that we can bring our footer in the center. We shall use the class of footer and then we use it in our style. So we shall call it from here with the period and then footer. I'll give a text align of center. Let's see that whether it has come to the center. There it is. Now we have our footer in the center of our page. Let's give it a background color. Let me give you one note. The background color of footer has to be the same with that one of the header. That uniformity has to be there. That means we shall give the same background color for the footer, and it is the one we shall also apply for the nav and header. So right now we don't have a background color for our nav. As you can see, we don't have a background color for this. So let's give a background color for our header and the nav. Let me just put it here for the header, comma, nav. I'm just generalizing both of them. I'll give a background color. Let me give a background color of shadow brown. So the same background color has to be also applied for the footer for that uniformity. So let's refresh. Yeah, so you can now see we have the same background color for the footer and then for the header and the nav. So let's change the color for the nav links. You can see now we are not able to see them clearly unless we hover. So let's give them a different color. You can give them a different color, and that is in the nav ULI, the ULIA. Instead of that green, let's give it a color of white. Let's cross check that in our browser. Yeah, I think this one can really work. They are now very visible. When you hover, that's when it changes to the blue. That is the effect we have applied on the hovering. We have our home page, contact us page. Yeah, so now we have done a great step forward towards improving our portfolio website homepage. We haven't yet created these pages. Reason being, I had wanted to first improve on the structure of our index page, which is the home page. So right now we have something at least to be showing on our home page. It's just a matter of us now always improving, styling where possible. But let me say we are 80% done with our home page. So in the next videos we shall be going to design the about us page, the courses page, and then the contact us page. I hope this video has been helpful, and if you are still new, I do encourage you to subscribe to our channel. It will really help make this channel grow. And throw your comment where you are not getting the concept very well, and then I will get back to you.